Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Solana video update for Monday, 20 December. And yesterday we talked about this inverse head and shoulder, which is a bullish pattern, but we never really broke out of it. We never really broke out of it. And I told you the apex is by 20 December, and that's what happened, okay? 20 or 21 December. And look, okay, if you went to tradingview.com, you can already see it rejected this level of support. And there's a reason why, there's a reason why we make these charts as well. Now I'm going to remove this inverse head and shoulder because it's abandoned right now. And this price target right there. Now, this is what we do in the channel. If we face problems like this, what's possible that we do? What can we actually do? Okay. Now, first of all, there are some things that I want to point out. You do have a double top right here, which is a bearish pattern right now. And if you start to fall out of this double top from your neckline, from the top here to the bottom, if you start to lose that neckline, it's going to take you back to $148. Yes. But right now at the moment, you're not losing that neckline. You still are finding support near this area right there. So if we start losing like $169, if we go to $164, back test it, we're going to go to $150. Now to us, this is going to be a trouble a little bit for the signals as well. But since we are following a particular, strategy here, we're using a strategy and we're using managements to invest our own money, and there's a trick that we're using to invest, and that's just on the Discord. If you're new to the channel, join the link is in the description below for the Discord as well. So we're actually looking to buy another 50% if Bitcoin actually goes to the 40K or the 41K, and wherever this one dumps, if it goes to 154 or $146, we're gonna buy back the 50%, and we can dollar cost average when it goes back up. So we are stress free, we are not in a bad mood or anything. And at the moment, that's just on the 4-hour time frame. There's one more thing that I want to say about and talk about the weekly, and the fact that this potential $169 can hold, and it can hold like a boss. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Let's dive into the weekly time frame, and the weekly is super supportive of this thing. Now it's starting to look ugly though, because it's like we're making a bearish, engulfing right now. Look on the weekly, we're still making that bearish engulfing, but we're losing support, man. We are losing some support as well. I'm just gonna actually tell you one thing. I'm gonna redraw this line of support like this. I'm gonna ignore the wicks right there, and it's like we never really lost the support. I'm just gonna bring it right there because we have a support on the weekly. This is a support here, this is a touch here, one touch here, and what we can do here is basically end up in a wick. Do you understand that? This could just be a wick, and then we touch this line and continue to the upside as well. But we have to also pay attention to the fact that we don't want to lose that $169 or $170. Otherwise this candle can be one large red candle, and it's gonna go down if and only if Bitcoin goes down. But in my opinion, we could have a swerve, and we can even potentially go on to create a morning star. How? Because you have this red candle, you have a doji in the middle, and then this can go up until Sunday. It's still a possibility that you go back to $199, and this can be a morning star, and you can continue to go to the upside. So at this point, we cannot make a proper decision, and we cannot say that we're going to dump or we're going to pump. Of course, it's mirroring Bitcoin. Of course, it has its own charts that are getting abandoned because of Bitcoin. Look, we had an inverse head and shoulder. It was a bullish pattern. But look at Bitcoin. It goes down. Solana goes down. Bitcoin is going to go up. This structure is going to look good again. That's just how it is. It's just a funny market. It's just a weird market as well, and a disturbing market as well. But that's just how it is in cryptocurrency. On the daily, we are bearish. We've made an evening star, and that's not a good sign. Tomorrow, there's a possibility that tomorrow you're going to dump, and you could actually continue to dump to the downside. But even this morning star could be invalidated. It could be invalidated because of who? Because of Bitcoin. and we went for the retest of this descending broadening wedge. Again, we got rejected of the descending broadening wedge. It's simple, okay? Yeah, the charts are still in play, the charts are still respected. So you went up like this, came down, had a touch, went up, had a touch, make a fake out, came down, we went up, now got rejected, and it seems if we were to dump, we would go back to $140, and we would go and retest that, place right here. But we would be buying once again. We would buy half right there and do our dollar cost average. We entered at a place that I believe that it's not going to be very hard for us to not recover our entries or our money. We could even recover and then end up in profits. It's just a matter of days, just a matter of patience and time. And that's it for today's Solana update. I'm gonna see you with the next one. I love you.